with that starts an epic journey, an epic story, and a brand new musical that's gonna hit the stage next year. I love how those 6 notes and 2 octaves can literally open up an amazing story with amazing characters. It's full of romance, revenge, anger. It's everything you want in a good story. Plus, has a whole lot of heart too, where they have to learn to forgive, where they have to learn how to deal with loss. But it's going to be epic for all of these people sitting in these little bluish green chairs. I love how the fact just those simple 6 notes, 2 octaves, can create an idea or a feeling that begins a big, gigantic story. And that's what I love about this place. It's interesting when it comes to like concerts or plays, either one. Songs, when it's in a concert, the whole story is usually told from beginning to end in that one song. But in a musical or a stage production, that one song tells a story within itself. But then that song fits into the gigantic arc of the story. It's all fascinating. I love telling stories. If you stick around, we might give you another little sneak peek. A few more notes than just those 6. I love how storytelling can affect a group of people together. It's so amazing to me that you put a group of strangers in a big room like this. And if you tell the story correctly, then they're all going to go on this emotional journey together. Sometimes it's laughter, sometimes it's tears, sometimes it makes them stop and think about themselves, but all the while, it's a journey, just like life. We as human beings pretty much are our stories. Years and years when we're all gone, people will look back, and it's not the house we lived in or the cars we drove that people are going to remember. They're going to remember the story of our life. We completely live our entire lives through stories, through moments. A lot of people, I guess, call it nostalgia, memories. People probably think I'm a little weird, maybe a little morbid. Well, I know they think I'm weird, but I love to go walk through cemeteries and I read the headstones, and they have that beginning date and ending date. And we focus so much on the beginning and the ending, and we miss that little dash. That little dash is what makes us who we are, our heartbreaks and our joys. We take those moments, those ideas, and that's what I love about the storytelling aspect of what we do. The beginning and ending are the 2 things that we really can't control that much. But that little dash, that's our story. Tonight, first dress rehearsal. One way, Timbuktu. I'm always amazed that no matter how many times I do this, and I've done this hundreds and hundreds of times, that you start a long time ago with the idea of doing a show, and then you get to the point to where you cast a show and start rehearsals, and then suddenly You're now at the point to where it's time to start putting costumes on. It blows my brain going from point A to point Z. Well, probably like W. Z would be when the show's over and finished. But it's always amazing to me how we go from the start to where we get to where we are right now. And I love it, every minute of it. Okay, not every minute of it. Sometimes are there enough Tums and Prilosec to make sure that your stomach doesn't go bananas. For the most part, it's a pretty good deal. And then you have people that say they hate musicals. How can you hate musicals? They say it's not real. Everything we do is not real. We say someone else's words, wearing someone else's clothes, standing in front of a wall that's not really a wall. I kind of understand what they're saying. Like in real life, you don't break out into song. But obviously they haven't been around me or Nikki or Grayson or Charity because we break out into song all the time. That's the wonderful thing about a musical is in real life, I guess we just scream and yell and rant. But in a musical, instead of that, when you can't seem to say anything else through your words, you do it in a song. Crazy thing is if you take one story, one script, the same words, give it to 4 different people, you're gonna have 4 different interpretations. As long as they keep the heart and the integrity and the intention of the characters, every single one of those ideas or concepts are correct. Each of us have our own ideas, inspirations that make us wonderful storytellers. Just like this mess we have here. It is just a mess. A big rainbow sherbet, melted box of Crayola crayons mess. The way we're presenting the show is that we have a group of cats in a junkyard, and they're telling the story to the other cats. So it's a group of cats doing a play for a group of cats or kittens. And so everything that they use in the story comes from the junkyard. And I'm sure you could see this play a million of other places, and it would be completely different and completely great. You ready? I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to tell me. Becca can help you.
Yeah, Becca can.
You got to tell me a story about this kid, this person. Ready?
That poor kid. Yep, I remember.
He definitely was ready to sell cars from the time that he was born. He loved cars. He wanted to sell them, and when he grew up, guess what? He did it.
Then he had to wear pants that his sister clearly gave him.
This child got into money embezzling when he was older. He worked at a bank that his father got him a job into. The IRS comes crashing down on him. He flees to Peru, where he hides out for the rest of his life, has 2 kids, 3 grandkids, and lives a very happy life with the money he saved up for himself.
Oh, look at this kid. Okay, it's got a little rocking chair, so it's already ready to rock in the red suit. I think this is a young, Freddie Mercury, ready to grow up and start a rock band. Yeah. And some sick pants. Yeah, I don't know if this is in England or...
So, there's this little boy, and he got adopted by a carnival crew. They found him on the side of the road, and he was all by himself, him and his puppy, named Roscoe, and they sell pictures of him to passerbys, hoping to pass him off to another carnival gang. He'll probably end up being a carny one day, running the hairy woman booth.
Tell me what his story is. Ready? Okay.
This is little Timmy 2x2, and he has always been afraid of having his picture taken. And he finally did it. He finally beat his fears. The end.
I think he sells candy canes. But that's probably because of the pants and the color.
I'm going to show you this picture, and I want you to tell me his story. 2 or 3 sentences.
How'd he get where he's getting? It was really nice. Stole one of Santa's elf's jackets and roller skated into their rocking chair. I love it.
What did he become?
A weather person, I assume. It's my best guess. Either that or they just sat on a front porch telling the news. Here we are this morning. We're going to talk about the incoming snow. You can see we're going to get a fair amount of precipitation.
and then chug some moonshine.
It's my turn to tell a story with the picture. Here we go. Well, I'd say he's a little quirky, but even at that age, he knows exactly what he's going to do. And by golly, he's doing it. And he still likes red a lot. Not so much polyester, but red. To be continued. Okay, so I've been showing everybody these pictures of me when I was little, saying, tell me a story about that kid. Now I'm going to do the same thing to Nikki, but instead of a picture of me, I'm going to show her a picture of her and throw her and see what she says. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to tell me this kid's story. Ready? Don't describe the kid. Tell me the story.
Are you kidding me? That's the cutest picture ever.